What's up, everyone? I hope you're all doing fantastic. To get us started on today's video, we've got an interesting tweet shared by Loves Money. In a video, the economic ninja tells everyone why Ripple is being sued. The SEC knows that Ripple is signing deals across the country and the world, and they're trying to shut it all down. They know well that whoever controls this blockchain is going to be in charge. Keep your eyes peeled for this one.
See, the US dollar moves through what's called SWIFT. It's a very antiquated, literally the exact same tech as the text messaging applications. Matter of fact, it's text is faster, but you get my point. They're around the 60s. China and Russia developed SIPs. Well, now there's something new. They developed SIPs. It's great, it's fast, it's cheap, but now they've got decentralized, but it really does look at centralization. It's decentralized in the fact that countries are going to watch this ledger, and watch who's moving. But it's decentralized, the fact that everybody's able to watch it and see what kind of money is moving back and forth. Like with XRP, XLM, things like that. With XRP, XLM, things like that, right? So that's why you see the SEC going in and attacking Ripple right now, right? They're trying to stop it because they know that Ripple's signing deals and working deals with other countries to integrate their digital currency onto that. Okay, that's a big battle. And so whoever can control the company that controls the blockchain is going to be in charge.
As always, welcome back to Money Side, your favorite crypto news channel. If you're new here, welcome to the XRP Army. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way you don't miss out on our daily crypto news updates. We've got yet another exciting update coming to us from Brett Hill, who talks about XRP being the future of digital currency. And we couldn't agree more on that.
As Ripple continued to gain traction, it became clear that the financial industry would never be the same. The traditional methods of cross-border payments were being replaced by a faster, more efficient, and more secure system. In the end, Ripple's success led to a surge in the price of XRP, making it one of the most valuable cryptocurrencies on the market. The world of finance had been forever changed, thanks to the innovation of Ripple and the adoption of XRP in its ODL product.
In more interesting news today, Bitcoin News tweeted that ECB President Christine Lagarde speaking on the digital euro. She said that everything will be decided in October.
Well, two things. Number one, it will be decided in October. So we are preparing the ground. We want to be ready. We want to be trained, but it will not be decided until October 23. The reason I'm personally convinced that we have to move ahead is a situation like the one we are in now. We are dependent on the supply of gas by a very unfriendly country. I don't want Europe to be dependent on an unfriendly country's currency. For instance, I don't know, the Chinese currency, the Russian currency, the whatever. Or dependent on a friendly currency, but which is activated by a private corporate entity like, Facebook or like Google or anybody like.
I'm a user of Bitcoin too, so I had bought it when it started, and I hope that it also will work through the special system. And I know there are many protests in Europe against the electronic euro. What is the reason?
It's the beauty of Europe. It has different positions. If you ask in Northern Europe, for instance, in the Netherlands, they're quite happy to see the e-euro coming. If you ask a young German man, he'll say, yeah, fine. As I said, I don't want Meta, Google, or Amazon to suddenly come up with a currency that will take over the sovereignty of Europe.
In another update coming to us from Lord VXRP, we can see that the de-dollarization will enable the IOV. Countries want to trade with their own currency or with any other currency that they want. This is exactly the trigger for the IOV, and that's Ripple. People don't know. Everything is happening in front of them, but they're just so stupid or blind to see through all of this geopolitical and macroeconomic event.
Today, Brazil, in our hemisphere, largest country in the Western Hemisphere south of us, cut a trade deal with China. They're going to, from now on, do trade in their own currencies, get right around the dollar. They're creating a secondary economy in the world, totally independent of the United States. We won't have to talk about sanctions in 5 years because there'll be so many countries transacting in currencies other than the dollar that we won't have the ability to sanction them.
And as we wind up on today's video, we've got an interesting take from Coin Club Quincy. He talks about, "This is the last time I'll say it. Bitcoin will create the worst economic disaster in the history of mankind." And yes, I'm making this post to reference later when everyone dumbfounded on how the network could fail. High Bitcoin prices encourages more miners. High hash rate. Stress on the energy grid. Higher energy spikes. Loss of miner profitability. Many top miners leaving at the same time. The drop in the hash rate. Slower block times. Until the 2016 blocks passed to adjust difficulty, at least 2 weeks. Miner profitability takes another hit. Slow block times mean longer to mine Bitcoin, which means less profit over time. More miners leave. In that time, the network will be increasingly vulnerable, presuming any top miners are willing to take a loss, attack the network. At this point, watch out for massive shorts to be taken out on Bitcoin. Massive shorts, like the Big Short on steroids. With block times taking longer and longer based on the drop in the hash rate, the profitability of the miners gets hit again. If it takes longer to mine the Bitcoin, that means it takes longer to make the money to run the miners, which impacts their profits, and more miners will decide to leave. It only takes one miner to try state actor or anyone competent in their ability to outlast the other miners at a loss, making money both on selling Bitcoin confiscated from user accounts. 51% could allow them to use the network like their own personal DB, and shorting Bitcoin on the exchanges as they push the price as low as they possibly can. I'm tired of no one taking these concerns seriously. This puts your financial freedom, your individual sovereignty, and broader U.S. economy, and all of crypto at risk. Please keep in mind, we're not a licensed financial advisor. All videos on this channel are intended for entertainment purposes only. You can always tell us what you think or ask a question in the comments section below, and let's start a conversation. As always, thank you for watching. Couldn't be here without you. Don't forget to like this video, and please click on that subscribe button below. And be sure to turn on notifications so you get informed whenever we post our amazing content. We'll look forward to seeing you on the next Money Side.